as Tank Lawrence joins you now here on your home of the Cowboys, 105 through the Fan. And a good afternoon, sir. How the heck are you?
All is well. How we doing?
We're doing really good. How are you doing on a Thursday? How do you process when you guys have a tough one like that? Are you over it and locked in on the next game by now, or how's that go for you?
Oh, yeah. It's the beginning of the season. We still got a lot of learning to do, a lot of more winning to do, and we got a lot more games. So, just happy we get another opportunity to go out here and, try to win a game.
It really is quite an accomplishment to hold Tampa under 20 points. They scored 31 in the opener last week. You got to feel pretty good about week one for the defense and your guys, though, right?
Yeah, but we can't hang our hats on, last week's success. We got to be able to, come back in, get to the new game plan and be able to adjust for the next team.
Trayvon Diggs had a comment about the defense needing to step up and just kind of carry this football team with Dak Prescott being out now. Was that the immediate mentality for you as well? Like, guys, the pressure's now on us. Let's go ahead and show the world what we can do.
Oh, yeah. My beliefs is football is all about complementary football, being able to support the other cast. So if offense need us, whatever we got to do in order to win games, that's what we're going to do.
Tank, you're having the opportunity to play a guy you're familiar with there on the right side with La'el Collins. Is it one of those things that you even have to study more, or do you know so much about him that it's kind of a different way to prepare for a guy?
I think it's more of a more study and less study. You can take it either way.
Sure.
But for the system that he's in, like, I feel like it's more study. For the different pass protections and things that Cincinnati has going on.
I'm not sure if you saw it, but T.J. Watt dang near body slammed him on a big play. It was the play that he was injured on. You probably did see it. Do you feel like La'el has lost something since he was at the top of his game with the Cowboys?
Not necessarily. A little movement, but to La'el's defense, injuries take a toll on you. So, but at the end of the day, just happy for another opportunity to be able to play against him.
Tank, with La'el Collins leaving, and I know it's early in the season, so maybe you're still trying to find out for yourself, but have we discovered yet who replaced La'el Collins as the biggest eater on the football team?
Eater.
Because I've heard that La'el Collins, it's like team dinner night and or like night before a game, maybe Dak and Zeke roll up. They got a bunch of food coming in. If there's any leftovers, it just goes right to La'el's room.
He's like a human trash consumption.
Yeah, he murders it.
For me, my guys, like the D-line, like they've been pretty good about their weight this year. Proud of those guys. So I don't see too many human trash cans walking around here.
By the way, did you get any confirmation on old Turpin and his weight room hubris?
Yes. So I hollered at him in the locker room. I'm like, man, Turp, like they got to be lying. He's like, no, I seriously can, but he's still gonna have to show me. I'm not taking that.
All right, so Tank, while we're on the food topic, and I'm sure we'll get back to some hard-hitting football questions, obviously, but we're trying to get to know you as a person. I know you're a shredded, lean, mean machine right now, but it is National Double Cheeseburger Day. So when is the last time you had a cheeseburger? And if you were to have one, where is your go-to place? Or is it maybe just at your own house? You make the best one yourself.
So last time I had a cheeseburger, I don't even know why y'all bring this up, man. I ain't even eat yet, So
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't remember the last time I had a cheeseburger, but my go-to would be Shake Shack.
Okay, it's a great call.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call there. And Tank, okay, I'll get back to a football question then. Mm-hmm. With Tampa, with the way they ran the ball and then with Fournette and the way they were able to get it to the outside, is it something that scheme-wise that you guys can prevent going forward now? Was it something simple? Was it just, hey, you got to give him credit. He's a damn good back. He found the spot and soft spot and hit it and went.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it's something you definitely can prepare for. But it's any given Sunday. You never know how the team's going to play or, vice versa, your team. So, being able to prepare for it, and being able to adjust during game time, that's what it's really all about.
It's DeMarcus Lawrence here with you on 105.3 The Fan. Do you feel like the defensive game plan is committing enough to stopping the run, or what do you think, went awry there in the execution of it?
Yeah, man, I think we have a lot of opportunities to, stop the run. It's just all about, really getting the ball when we have those opportunities and, taking them away from the offense. So I feel like our scheme is doing a hell of a job, but it's just all about us taking our shots when we have the opportunities.
Now, watching the game on TV, it really seemed like Tom Brady is so mean to his offensive linemen when they mess up. What was your perspective on it? Do you feel like cracking up? I mean, he is screaming at these guys, and it seems kind of like a dad talking to his kids or something. What do you think about old Tom Brady there yelling at his players like that?
I mean, the man's 40 years old. I'd be yelling at him too. Tom Brady don't put in his work in the NFL, and hats off to him. But at the end of the day, we all expect and lean on each other, to do our jobs as a unit, as a team. So, that's his team.
But then he threw a pick. So if a quarterback is talking to you like that and then threw a pick, wouldn't you be tempted to go scream in his face? I feel like you got to be a little bit more humble in this game because it'll humble you right back, won't it?
Oh, most definitely. That's why I play defense. I can do that.
Is Brady was Brady much of a trash talker?
No, Brady ain't gonna say nothing to you. I mean, I'm not big on trash talking either. I just go out there and play my game. But when it's time to celebrate, it's time to celebrate. When it's time to line back up, it's time to line back up.
Do you find that in general quarterbacks don't like to do much trash talking?
I really don't pay no attention to the quarterbacks. I really don't like quarterbacks. That's why I play DN.
Are there tackles that talk trash? Offensive linemen seem kind of quiet mostly.
I don't have nobody talking trash to me. How about that?
Okay, I believe
you know what I mean? I can't speak for others, or I don't know how other situations it is because I don't be in them. So being able to be me, DeMarcus Lawrence, you talk trash if you want to.
I'm glad this trash talk conversation got brought up because when we talked with Micah at training camp, he said he doesn't talk trash unless he is spoken trash to on the football field, like Debo was going after him in that wild card game. But then when we had Dorrance Armstrong on and Fowler, they're saying, no, Micah talks a lot of trash out there. So what's the truth on Micah? Is he out there just yelling at everybody?
I don't know what those boys talking about. Micah does not talk.
Does anybody talk on the defense? It sounds like you and Mike aren't doing much. Is anybody carrying the microphone around defensively and mother bleeping everybody?
I mean, I don't think we have too much time to be worrying about the other team. We too focused on our game plan and being able to pick out the different situations that the offense are trying to do when they're lined up. We ain't got time to be worrying about, this guy being fat or his ankles being fat. None of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you got a little something.
Something got going on.
You're keeping it to yourself. You're in your mind. You're fat shaming all these offensive linemen. That's
most definitely.
Hey, Tank, we understand in October you got your strikes for kids. How do four bums like us get to go bowling with you on this? It sounds like you got a great deal that you do for these kids.
Yeah, man. I'm just honored to be able to help the Boys and Girls Club out once again this year. It's been a while, for the COVID reasons and stuff, but just another opportunity to be with the kids and go out and have a good time.
Speaking of kids, how old is your oldest now?
My oldest is 16 now.
Wow. Time moves. And are we playing football in the Lawrence household much, or how's that going?
No, not yet. But we're gonna adjust to it sooner or later.
So how is the family when you come home and things didn't go the way that you would have loved on the football field? I had a loss. It happens in the NFL. Did they get you cheered up pretty quick, or do you walk in the door already cheered up? How's that go?
Oh, yeah, man. I get the, gracious love of being a father, being able to come home, see their smiles, see them, working hard on their homework, but also the activities that they get to do outside of school and, baseball games and basketball and stuff. So, I get the best of both worlds where I can, holler at them, tell them hey, you got to toughen up, but also, the love and hug. So it's good.
Okay, how much help are you getting on the homework with them? Are you sitting down and helping them with homework? Because I know as a dad, I didn't want anything to do with that.
Listen here, I bet y'all had the problem too. Like school changes so much
It
in
has.
the blink of an eye, you know. And like I try to help my daughter with geometry, and it's like,
Oh no.
I don't know nothing no more.
That hypotenuse, man, kicks my ass every time.
I had to retake geometry. It was not fun.
Yeah, you did.
So we're getting a lot of texts wanting to know your thoughts on that block that Leonard Fournette had on Micah Parsons, kind of the rib shot there, the little chip block. What's your take on that play, and should the NFL do something to maybe help out pass rushers and eliminate that for safety reasons?
I mean, it's a part of the game, but also like for NFL purposes, they have to do a lot to help defensive players on the field. Like if you look around, you know, the league right now, like mostly defensive players are hurt.
Right.
And that's because like offense get so many opportunities just to tee off on us, like basically blindsiding us, and we can't do nothing about it. You know, like we can't even push them down the field, but they can push us in the back all day.
Yeah, quarterbacks can play till like they're 45 now because they're not getting hit ever.
You feel me?
I do.
Yeah, there needs to be some fairness there, 100%.
And then now we got, you know, Josh Allen in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And you telling me I can't hit him? Like, I don't have a choice, you know?
Yeah.
If you don't hit him, he's going to stiff arm you.
Right.
Well, we saw that in the preseason, you know, with the blocks with the tight ends, those H's that come across and chop, you know, and stuff like that. And we say, I mean, the league is saying, well, that's part of the game. To me, that's not part of the game. Not going low on a defensive end in that situation right there. You know, that to me, that's one of those things. And I know you probably, I don't know, maybe you feel the same way. I don't know, but I just feel like though with the chip blocks might be a little bit different, but those low cut blocks like that, man, they gotta get rid of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we prepare for it. I feel like every team prepares for that type of block, but you never know, man. I mean, sometimes people's eyes get caught looking into the backfield and not, you know, communicating like I was speaking on earlier. You know, like you can't be out there playing around, like, because it's a dangerous game at the end of the day. You know.
You had one outstanding third down stop against Tampa Bay, and I immediately was thinking, man, I got to ask Tank about that when we have him on the show on Thursday. I was just wondering, it seemed pre-snap almost. You read that thing. You knew exactly where the ball was going. What did you see during that play, and if you wouldn't mind just taking us through what that was like for you?
Yeah, so when I lined up, I had the guard leaning hard towards me, so Once I felt that, you know, I knew the strike and felt the pressure, snatched him down, made an inside move, and, you know, Fournette was right there. So, you know, it's just focused on being my guy first, and luckily the ball came to my side.
Tank, we got one of your studs defensively. He's banged up, Jaron Kearse. Not sure if he's going to play this weekend or not, but is he still wearing the green dot? Is he calling the defense, or was he on Sunday night?
Yeah, he was calling defense on Sunday night, but, you know, I feel like, you know, it's in every guy's repertoire to be able to call the defense and, you know, make sure we get our plays and communicate. You know, that's why I feel like we're going to be a pretty good defense this year, you know, all about our communication and our brotherhood.
What do you think about your guy LVE? Do you guys have a special Boise State connection? He was crushing it on Sunday night. It seems like LVE's back to where he was his rookie year. He's healthy and he's playing great ball.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy, you know, Boise stand up. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, me and LV just love the game of football. You know, being able to be in this system, you know, and fly around and hit and have fun with you guys, it's a beautiful thing.
Hey, Tank, Coach McCarthy was asked in the press conference this morning about the mood in the locker room. And, you know, we don't have an opportunity because of our show. We don't get to come and visit with you guys. How is the mood, though, in the locker room going forward? I know you talk about, you know, putting things behind you and going forward. Is that really where everybody's at right now?
Yeah, man. I don't feel like we have time to, you know, soap on yesterday. You know, we have another day coming tomorrow, but also, you know, we pray for our teammates. Don't get it twisted, but
sure.
I mean, we still got to go out there and put our necks on the line and make sure we don't end up hurt, you know, and have fun and also win. So, I mean, it's a lot to accomplish in one game, but that should be the main focus, you know.
Shoot, with the years of Tony getting hurt and then 2020 for Dak, you probably got this whole thing down by now, don't you?
No, No, I mean, I went through, different situations and different times, but, luckily we got a good backup like Cooper Rush that can, help us win a game.
Last Thursday night, it seemed like it was team bonding night, maybe just for the defense. We got another team bonding experience going down this evening?
Oh, most definitely. We got to definitely team bond every week, talk about our game plan and, what we're planning on doing this week.
Let me follow that up. Who's going to win? You faced the Chiefs and the Chargers last year. Who do you like in tonight's game?
Chiefs versus Chargers.
At Kansas City, by the way.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah,
Tough place to play.
4-point fave.
Playing Pat Mahomes, is that one of the most insane experiences of your football life?
Well, I actually didn't get the opportunity last year to play against him.
Gosh dang it! I should have known.
Remember,
that. That's on me. That's
come on,
on
do
me.
your
Tank.
homework, Eric.
I'll read a book next time and
He's
figure
a
it out
rookie.
beforehand.
Don't worry about that. What do you think about Joe Burrow, though? This is the first time you're going to get to play him, doing some film study, getting ready for Sunday. What's your early observation on Joe Burrow?
Yeah, man, I'm very excited to be able to play, against the AFC team, like Cincinnati. Feel like, they have a solid run game, but, they're a high passing team. So being able to, rush the passer and, get out there, I feel like it's going to be a good day.
You a boxing fan, Tank?
Oh, yeah.
We got this news. Errol Spence is going to fight Bud Crawford in November. In Vegas, though, not at AT&T. You going to make it there? I know.
Earl, why you do that to us, man?
I'm sure he was trying.
I think he won the negotiation, but that's the one thing he did not get.
Yeah, okay. Well, shoot, as long as you knock him out and get your money, dog, that's all it's about.
Let's go. All right, thanks, Tank. Give him hell on Sunday. We'll be pulling for you.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
You betcha.